Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lampard. On today's episode, we have Ismail Umar Muhammad, right? Okay, Ambassador Ismail Umar Muhammad on our show today, and we are going to discuss about financial literacy. As always, I'm Maria Hussein, your presenter. So, Mr. Ismail, welcome to our show. Will you kindly introduce yourself?
Hello ones, how is you? I am Ismail Umar Muhammad, who is the aka Ambassador of Peace. I am the founder of Financial Counseling. So here to present the discussion about the topic of financial literacy.
Okay, Mr. Ismail, that was a nice introduction. So I want to go straight into our show today. An yi maganar financial literacy. So ta yaya ka shiga wannan harkar na financial literacy? How did you develop an interest a kansa?
So actually I found myself interestingly on financial literacy. So I just observe our society, like the way we are living is different the way other countries are living. But I think we have so many things to adopt in a theoretical aspect. So I found that kind of subjectivity in books. Why I am the person who is bookworm, right. And then I have found that there are many things that we lose away on them. Like some we have in a recession economy right now, but people are battling with how they are going to adopt, what kind of strategy that they are going to use to do in order to surmount all these kind of recession that are coming when in a recession economy comes. So we should know that this is the way that we are going to surmount this in order to live in a better life.
That's true, right? Because of the economy now, it's so what? Anyway, so how will you define financial literacy?
So financial literacy, actually, it can just be defined as what a person, how he is going to save his money, to invest his money, to borrow a money, and use it in a better way, and then to know how to spend and how to adopt, how to spend, how to save. That's what all financial literacy is defined as.
Okay, that's a wonderful definition. So, in your opinion, how can we improve financial education in schools, college, for our younger generation who are upcoming?
You know, there are many children who are just finishing from secondary school to junior to secondary schools, but they don't have a knowledge to how to deal with money until they reach the certain level at maybe something university, like how but they don't know how to know how to spend a money or to save it. Understand? But if you just put that kind of education in our curriculum from basic, so some schools skill, it is just a kind of skill. So wherever a person goes, he will know that he is going to use something, and he's going to put something in these certain things, and he's going to use something in these certain things. But if you don't have that kind of education, he will just spend his money in any way without maintaining any things which will be benefit to him at the following terms.
So, in summary, here now, financial literacy and other
at all, and every person needs it. There is no person who should exclude himself saying that he does not want or he don't want financial literacy to adopt. That's
okay. So, what are some common financial mistakes people often make, and how do you think they can avoid them?
One mistake I observe usually who is killing people's life is that they spend money before they earn it. When I say this word, I mean the kind of people who are just, let's say you work for someone's, but he did not pay you. So before he paid you your money at that particular time, you already spend that money. Or let's say you borrow that money before you acquire it. So that kind of habit may likely to kill a person's career and ghost him to in a bankruptcy. When we say bankruptcy, it actually means the person who he owed some certain of money and he do not have any way to repay that kind of money, no matter in a angles. Wherever, let's say he is earning 30,000 naira per monthly and he borrow 50,000 naira. So once his need, he earns that 30,000 naira. His need may not likely to let him to pay that kind of debt. Understand? So last thing, he will just adjust that kind of date, and then at the end of the time may this take him to talk a longer time, let's say at least 1 year.
A takaice dai kana nufin kafin ma kuɗin ya zo hannu.
Yeah, wannan shine major mistake ɗin da mutane da yawa suke yi. An kashe shi. Yeah, let's say ba budgeting ba za a kashe shi ba, an kashe shi ma. An kashe shi. Yeah, sosai maybe sosai an yi aiki kafin lokacin da za a yi aikin a biya, ko kuma kafin lokacin da za a biya mutum ya riga ya kashe kuɗin, saboda yana da wannan enthusiastic mind din da cewa zai samu wannan kuɗin. Da wannan kuɗin ya zo masa kuma zai kasance to wannan babu wani abu da zai da shi improving din kansa sai dai biya wannan bashi. Yeah, that's it. Idan ya mutum ya taɓa haka, su gaskiya zai kasance a cikin bankruptcy ne, wanda shine da dama mutane turawa sun ba mu a cikin sun rubuta a cikin littattafansu. I think there is one book that I recall in Sylvia Potter's Money, right? He was saying idan ya kasance mutum yana da irin wannan ɗabi'a na ya kashe kuɗi kafin su zo hannun shi, zai kasance a cikin talauci sosai kafin ya samu ya kubutar da kanshi.
Budgeting and savings are very important aspects of financial literacy. Okay, Akati, what advice could you give to someone struggling to create a budget and if I will save effectively?
Okay, to create his budget, right?
Yes.
So let's say if I'm going to give someone's advice or how to plan his life or to create his own budget, so I could just see to plan scale of preference.
Scale of
preference? Scale of preference in a nutshell, it means that you are going to list your items, the kind of items you need, list them in a paper, or your plans you want to execute in a near future or in a high future at the head. Understand? Then he may just list that kind of needs in him. Let's say there are 10 needs he needs to accomplish in a particular 1 month. Understand? So when he lists them, then she will start with the most easiest one, which his money can afford that kind of need. Understand? So he could not, let's say, to move to another need without accomplishing the one he enlisted in his paper. Understand?
Yeah.
So if he is starting good kind of things, at the end he will just find himself without accomplishing anything in his life. But if you just start scale of preference, following the scale of preference, so he may likely, or he found himself at the end of the year accomplish many things. You understand? That's it.
Okay, now fara dinga budget ɗin abubuwan da za ka siya, kamar kaga wasu za su shiga kasuwa, kai shiga kasuwa suke kai tsaye da kuɗi, sai ga ma an je kasuwan ma ba a siya abin da ake so ba, an dawo gida an je siya wani abin that is not even important.
Yes, that's it. So, let me emphasize these questions again. You know, we have two things in which people get them very complicated. You know, we have two things. There is wants and needs.
Yeah.
Want, it is a kind of desire we human beings, our hearts want to accomplish. While need, it is a kind of things we really need, or it will become necessary for us to have that kind of things. Understand? So at a certain time, people are not depreciate these two things. They just enjoy, or they just roll into the what their heart is really desired, or and then leave the needs aside. Understand? While that is the kind of things we have to do, it's necessary for us, then we should just go to the kind of things which will maybe just fragile at the end of the time. That is the want. That's the.
Okay, so in summary, they needs come before wants.
Yeah, shine abin da ya kamata mutane su gane. Bukata da kuma abin da zuciya yake so. Need shine abin da ya kamata mu fara biyan bukata akai. A biyu kuma in the following shi kuma sai kasance want, abin da zuciyarmu yake so. Amma idan ya kasance idan ka samu kuɗi kawai ya kasance once kake bi abin da ra'ayinka yake so, ko ka ga wani abu ya burge ka, let's say abin nan is a kind of jewelries, yana da kyalkyali, baka bukatan shi actually, but you just go attracted at that kind of things. So idan ka je kana yin wannan abin za ka kasance gashi dai kana yi kana rayuwa, amma let's baka da wani saving ko kadan, baka da wani asset, sai dai liability. That kind of.
Okay, so our next question is, many people struggle with debt. What strategies can individual employ to manage and reduce their debt?
So the kind of strategies I was going to give in here is that when a person had a debt, right? You can never run away for debt. Even our country is living for debt, right? That's it. Financial literacy defined for us. It is the kind of thing that teach us how to invest, spend, borrow a debt, yeah, in a better way and use it in a better way. So let's use this last one. If we borrow a money, right, we are going to balance it. Don't ever try it all a debt and then to satisfy your wants. Don't ever. Make sure if you borrow a debt, you should use that kind of debt. Let's say you are going to pay that debt in a 1 year, or let's say 1 month. You are going to pay that debt. So make sure in that 1 month you may have two times of that kind of amount of money you borrow, so that you should have a certain amount of money in your own and then give or repay that debt to the person who owe you that money. So make sure you have, or you are going to invest it in a particular things which will multiply the money you borrow. Understand? At the end of the time, you should pay it in surreptitious way. That's it.
To a takaice dai kan mutum dai ya fi son zuciya zai a kuɗi don ka gani ma akwai wata atamfa nake so in siya. Ka ce a kuɗi kenan zai in siyo atamfa ta. Bashi kenan sai Allah ya hore mu.
Kwarai da gaske.
How can people establish and maintain emergency funds to handle unexpected financial challenges?
We actually living in a country where are not planning for their emergency fund. Let's say our emergency expenses, right? But one thing is that we have to adopt a habit of savings. That's one of the kind of things. As you can see here, all the questions you are going to ask me, is talking about that definition of financial literacy. It will not exceed that. Financial literacy teaching us how to save the money, how to invest the money, how to borrow the money and use it in a better way. So now we still comes to that definition again, which will tell us how people are they going to manage their emergency expenses. So let's say you are working in one particular company. Your salary is 30,000 naira. It's 30,000 naira. But you should just say if you want to deal with your financial expenses, which you will never expect at a certain time. Maybe it was a bill expenses, or it was a electrical expenses, or health expenses, which any person can never exceed that kind of need. So you should at least save 10% of your income in every month. Let's say you are earning 30,000 naira or 30,000 naira per monthly. So you should at least save 5,000 naira, which you don't have anything to use for. You just make it as a reserve. So that is may likely to help you whenever a certain emergency expenses comes to you. You should go in a hurried way and just use it in a better way. So that kind of money you are using, or you are making, or you saving in your side, it may help you to use it and then surmount it to deal with that expenses that comes to you in your own obstructed way. That's it.
So I have a question about this emergency fund.
Okay.
The commonly is Nigerian why you save money to use money. Yau ka tara don gobe kai amfani da shi. So Shima, does that also apply to emergency? This emergency can include rashin lafiya, maybe wani bukata ta gaggawa. That is use of this emergency fund.
That is it.
Da ya zama dole, ya zama tilas sai an taɓa kuɗin nan. Financial scams. Yeah. Invest 1,000, get 10,000 naira. 10,000 in 2 hours.
So are you a victim? One of the victims?
I am a victim. Let me tell you. Financial scams. How can people identify and avoid falling a victim of such scams?
So actually, if you know there is one rules, if you know these rules, you will never be in the hands of scams. Put these rules in your head. You can never have a money without using a money. That is what was. You can never have a money without working for it. You could never have a money without working for it. That kind of the problem people are with. And I blame these kind of problems in the terms of poverty that we found ourselves, right? People are in dilemma situations. So they don't know how to deal with the circumstance that comes in them. Maybe people they are responsible for others. So once they had this kind of platforms, when they are going to have a money in a horrid way, then they should just go within a and then starting going to invest their money with the thinking that maybe at the end of the month or a year, they should all their money will be multiplied by 1,000 times. That will never be possible. That people would not always stop with from rolling in that kind of platforms. No, really. What I want to say is make sure that kind of things was a tuned ones. Understand? They don't be in the hands of that scammers. Since there are many scammers in here, we are living in among them.
Continues for this financial scams. It continues every day mutane suna
Abin da mutane ba su gane ba shi
a WhatsApp ne, Instagram ne, Facebook ne. It just continues. We don't.
If you know these two rules, you are going to life in a safely. You should know that there is no free money. There is no free money in the whole world. There is no. Yeah, what kind of questions?
What's not where it really works, but she went and buy it, invest 1,000, you get 10,000. It works
Yeah, let people do not aware of. Let's say I'm the one who comes to here in Kano State, who just create a platform and people are rushing to come. I say if you invest 5,000, maybe in a 1 week or in a month, you are going to have 15,000. Or let's say 20,000. Is that the initial capital of 5,000 of yours? Yeah. Understand? But if I just see people are coming, so the people that are coming first, let's say 100 people comes. So I'm assure you there is only 10 people who are going to have that 20,000 naira. Understand? Why the rest of 80% of that people are going to be scalped. So when you count how many of how much money they invest. You should know that that kind of founder, he had a profit. He did not sacrifice 20,000 naira for that particular 5 people. Understand? Since there are many people who invest at the end of the time, so that at the end of the time he may have a lot of profit. Wannan shi ne abin da suke yi ai da mutane ba su gane ba.
So yanzu a wannan financial scam akwai solution to it in kamar fine na bada kuɗi na gama investing kuma ba samu profits an ba, akwai any solution to it yadda zan iya like biyan kuɗi na an samu kuɗi na baya ko dai kuɗi na ya sha ruwa kenan.
Actually gaskiya zan iya cewa idan ma dai mutum abu ne networking, saboda ba wai dama visually kaga mutum ba. A lokacin da ka invest na kuɗi ka gan shi ne ka ga abu ya yi attracting ɗinka ya tsaya ya yi tsara abin shi ya zuwa ya yi, amma na ga for example sai ba na ce hukumar mu ba za ta iya bincika ba, amma abin zai ɗauki lokaci sosai wanda inda a ce amfani ka je kai da wannan investment da kai ma in a physical business maybe you at that time you should have those a problem. Wannan san in kika yi la'akari kace za ki je ki take hukuma ko for session ko wannan at least let's take the time apart, even your resources will still be spent again. And I definitely sure that maybe abin da ke kashi ki kara maimaita shi. In the process of gaining that or to come back to your money, ki kara kashi abin da ke kashe, saboda su ma abu ne za su zauna su mai riba ke kaɗai bane, za su tsaya su bincike let's say wannan shi wanda yake scamming din ma yana da strategy sosai ba ma ana yake ba, kina tsammanin cewa za a ɗauki liability ko responsibility har na aje a yi scamming ne shi a yi providing na kuɗin ki ba me abin ku basically.
And I think our final question for today is, Agati, what are some reliable resources, book, websites, or courses you can recommend to individuals seeking for financial literacy?
The kind of books I should recommend for other people to have in order to have that a little knowledge, even if you are not studying a particular course regarding to finance in your schools. So you should just read a book. I think even in a website you can search them, and then in a PDF you can have, and then hard copy. There is one particular book I should call its name Rich Dad Poor Dad. Well, I think the author of that book is Robert Kiyosaki. So that kind of books were very and intensive ones. He just delivered how a person between a child and his father who are living in a poverty arena, understand, and they used a little knowledge and strategy, and at the time they have a better life. That is kind of one book. So I recommend this book. A person should go and have that one ready, then she may have some certain you accommodating knowledge about it. Then there is the second one who accommodate all these kind of things that we talk about now. There is one Sylvia Potter's money book. I think that kind of book, if you, I recommend this book for people to read it. So once you they have many things which I do not stop now. So that's
So for readers who are interested in reading their recommended books, we said we are going to drop their titles and their author's name on the page. You can go and check, you can go and read. For those who want to read to because me, I'm not reading there. So anyway, thank you, Ismail Umar, for today's show and for today.
so I really appreciate your hospitality. I really appreciate your hospitality. Thank you very